Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. Today we've got kind of a special episode here. We're checking out a brand new game called Malmyr. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct. It's going to release on Steam here. It looks like on December 21st. So I messaged the developer and they were kind enough to provide me an evaluation key so that I could provide this content to you today. So this is my first launch of the game and we're just going in pretty blind here, so let's take a look. All right, we're in the campaign mode. It says the king sends you to the yet unexplored lands of Malmyr. Nobody knows why it has remained unexplored for decades. There is hope to bring new riches to the kingdom with the wealth of natural resources of Malmyr. Since you are inexperienced in the matters of colonization, the king's advisor was put at your side. You arrive in the east of the country, where a dense forest makes it difficult for you to progress. All right, let's see. It looks like we're going to get a little bit of a wiki here, a little tutorial. Welcome to Malmyr. By playing this game, you're making dreams come true. Thank you so much for your time. That's nice. This is the help wiki. It is always available through the main menu at the top right corner of the in-game UI. You can control the camera with WASD or by dragging with the right mouse button. Use the left mouse button to select the buildings or tiles. That seems pretty basic. Let's go to interface here and see what it says. Okay, this is kind of handy here. This is nice. So yeah, top left, we've got quick actions. Then in the center at the top, we've got our resources or global resources. Looks like some kind of currency, coins. Not sure quite what these are. We'll find out. And then there's the controls. Looks like you can pause the game, maybe speed it up. Not sure. And then, okay, bottom right, we've got some building information. All right, and this is showing the forest. And at the very bottom, we have our build menu. It says fertile soil here, logistics, general, food, and mining. And so it looks like general is highlighted. And so this is the build menu for building a small house, a food market, a woodcutter's hut, or a brickworks. All right, well, let's look at the controls real quick here. Okay, movement, that's pretty standard. C to get to the back in the center of the map. Pause game P. Highlight buildings Alt. And then first person view L. Building actions, upgraded building R or the home key. So that one's going to be a little hard to remember. Upgraded building is going to be R. Place road is E. That makes sense. Cell building or resource V. And pause building is space. So yeah, we may have to remember a couple of these. The upgrade building and the cell building. We may have to come back to the wiki to remember that. All right, cool. Sir Harold Goodhint. Hello. Did you get me loud and clear? Do you get me loud and clear? All right, boom. It's me, Harold. We are reaching out from the kingdom. The king and the court magician are here too. My lord, if you talk into this thing, your emissary can hear and see you. King Reinhard Roughbeard, MMCX2. Here. Yes, finally, you arrived in Malmyr. It was a long and rocky way, but you did it. But wait, why is there forest everywhere? Isn't it obvious, my lord? This fool went straight east into the thickest forest. Yes, that wasn't very smart. Hey, I wouldn't say it like that. The only way into the inner land is through the forest. Oh yes, I can see it on the map. There is no other way. Yeah, look, we're surrounded by forest, so this is our little place here. Nevertheless, we will lose time getting through this forest. We should build a town here. It's a good spot to connect our two lands. So I'm just scrolling out for the heck of it, and I'm going to right-click and drag to see if I can see anything else. I don't see any other lands just yet. All right, we should build a town here. It's a good spot to connect our two lands. King Reinhard says, this seems like a good idea. After all, we can't progress right now. Let's call it Reinhard Town. Then here's the court magician. What a splendid idea, my lord. That way we can make something good out of the mistakes of this fool. Oh, my feelings are hurt. This magician shouldn't call you names. You did a great job getting here. Thanks, Sir Harold. Yeah, it's rude to call my emissary that, and you make me look like a fool myself. I'm sorry, King. This situation makes your blood pressure rise way too much. Remember, take your medicine. You are so caring, Wyato. Vito. Not sure how you pronounce that. Sir Harold, we need to get working. Or we need to get the work going. At first, you should explore some more of the region so that the town can be planned out. Looks good to me. Explore the region. All right, here's our mission, 1 of 6. Start exploring by clicking and buying tiles. Explore new land. So I think we just click on these, and you can see what the cost of the land is to expand, and it's going to increase every time we pick one. So now it's costing us 6 coins to expand, 8 coins, 10 coins. We have quite a bit up there, but eventually it's going to be getting pretty pricey to do this. Now this one has a highlight around it. Let's see. Oh no, it's just because I'm hovering. All right, start by exploring the land and by clicking and buying tiles. Okay, it's looking for us to buy 8 tiles. So we'll just keep it symmetric here. There we go. Boom. Place buildings via the build menu after selecting a tile. All right, so they got a little video here showing us how we do it. All right. So yeah, it looks like the wiki is expanding as we play here. So let's see. There's building placement, building construction. Construct buildings by sending the needed resources, the needed local resources. Okay, you place the building using that build menu at the bottom, and then to construct it, it's saying send the local resources to it, and then building clicking. Some of the basic resources in buildings can be clicked for extra yield. I see. So if you want to speed things up, you can get busy with your mouse button. All right. Congratulations. You unlocked new buildings. The woodcutter's hut. Awesome. I bet that's the first thing we need to do. All right. Boom. Okay. We'll look at our mission. We're on number 2 here. You can produce wood by clicking repeatedly on a forest, but a woodcutter's hut does this automatically. Improve forests by upgrading them with a woodcutter's hut. So build woodcutter's hut. 0 of 3. Currently, no building can be built here. Let's see. I don't have anything selected. Okay, fertile soil. Okay, let's see. Sir Harold, very nicely done. We have much more overview now. Oh no, there is forest everywhere. This will slow us down even more. In our case, it's an advantage. We have enough wood to build a town without having to transport it too far. But we can't just build in between the trees. No worries, chopping down some of the trees should offer enough room, but at first we should build some huts for our woodcutters. If you then sell some of the wood, you should be able to make enough money to build the town. All right, sounds good to me. Okay, you can build a woodcutter. Okay, so let's just try that. If I click on this forest, there we go. See, we're producing wood. Oh, you can go pretty quick too. So in a pinch, if you didn't have a woodcutter, I guess, or you need a little bit extra, you could just click away and harvest some wood. But let's see, we're supposed to be building woodcutter's hut. Looks like the general tab is the only tab we have here. So let's just click it and drop it. Oh, it looks like it already did it. I had that tile selected, so it automatically built it for me. Now we have to send resources to it. Let's see. The woodcutter cuts wood. Stockpile production. Okay, this guy doesn't look like it needed any resources. It looks like it's just producing wood already for us. And I'm guessing this is an inventory down here showing that it can hold 512 wood, perhaps. Let's see. Sell the building or resource for 100. Fertile soil, and it's on fertile soil, I'm guessing. Let's see. Here's our coin, here's our food, and here's our workers. We've got 4 out of 5 possible workers, and I imagine as we build homes or something that we'll be able to get more workers. But that's just a guess at this point. Okay, that is not... Okay. You can produce wood by clicking repeatedly on a forest, but a woodcutter's hut does this automatically. Improve the forest by upgrading them with a woodcutter's hut. Okay, I'm guessing they want us to do 3 of them, because if I click on the woodcutter's hut, all I'm getting is more wood, or I'm speeding up the production. So let's see what I do now. I'm looking for a build menu. Let's see. All right, back to the town center. Building overview. Woodcutter's hut. Ruins. Select a building. Sell the building or resource. Let's so if I click on a different tile, so right now I'm clicked on the woodcutter's hut and it's showing me what I can do with the woodcutter's hut, which is basically nothing. I guess I could if I click this, let's see what happens. So did we just sell that wood? I think we did. So we'll take a look at our gold here. So we're at 46.51. Let's see if I click this. 46. I'm not sure what that's doing. Just take a look. What is this? This is our capacity. This is our upkeep. So it's chewing up 3 coins every cycle, whatever a cycle is. Let's go ahead and sell. Click on this wood and see what happens. Does it go into inventory somewhere or do we sell it? So 46.15, I click, and that did not really change anything. And this is up here. There's a little number 3 here showing what our looks like what our ongoing upkeep expense is. Not sure what clicking that is doing. So let's come back here. I'm going to pull this little mission window down. Back to town center. Building overview. Select a building. Okay. So yeah, if I click on an empty tile, it's going to show me what I can do. Here's the context telling me it's a forest, and all I can do is build a woodcutter's hut. So let's go ahead and do that. It looks like it wants us to build 3 of these. Okay, now this one is sending its resources into the town here, it looks like. And then we're generating income from that. So now our coins are going up, and you can see that our overall profit losses looks like it's around 12 here. So let's drop one more woodcutter hut. So we'll pick an empty tile. Maybe I'll pick one near this again. Looks like this guy can't send straight across for some reason. He's got 170, 180. And this guy is able to send his directly. Actually, I'm going to put the woodcutter hut here, the 3rd one. And as soon as that gets built, building's under construction. So we'll wait for this guy to build. I don't know if I need to send resources. Maybe I need to do it. Maybe I need to click here, or let's see. Okay, resources delivered to the small town. So I don't see a progress bar here. So to me, it looks like this one's not building. And when we drop this one down, I don't know if you noticed, but there was wood that was coming straight through here. There was a little kind of the sparkle trail was coming from our first woodcutter to the new one. So this guy looks like he's waiting for resources. Let's just see if we can figure this out, how to get resources over there. When I click on my town, it looks like I'm getting extra coins. If I click on this, I'm getting wood. Okay, that's helping. So I'm harvesting wood from this tile, and it's going towards the building of the woodcutter building. So that worked. All right, control roads by clicking on the white dots or dragging over the roads. Okay, the white dots. So control roads by clicking on the white dots. I see a bunch of white dots on these tiles. Or dragging over the roads. Okay, so they're illustrating here that they're clicking on the dots and creating a road. Now it looks like the resource just travels by itself over these roads. See how it's just kind of hopping along? All right, let's see. What didn't we do? Roads. Okay, here's selling resources. Earn coins by selling resources to the town center. So we got to have a road from our production buildings to the town center in order to generate coins, it looks like. Okay, so we've unlocked the road. Now we've got these 2 guys throwing coins here. And it looks like this may be a tile to place a road on, like an L-shaped road here to take the resource from this woodcutter. So he's got 512 all just stored up. Can't do anything with it. And that's how I'm interpreting this. And so if I build a road over here, I'm going to right click just to get it so I can see. And then I'm going to click this tile once. And I'm going to pick logistics off the menu here. There's road. So I'm just kind of doing this for the very first time. I've not seen this done. So it's fairly intuitive. I'm going to right click so I can have that up a little bit. Whoa. Okay, workers are needed for buildings. Small houses can have up to 4 workers. Every tick, they will make 1 more worker available, as long as you have food. Without the food, the workers die. Transport raw food like vegetables from a farm to a food market. Vegetables will be processed to food, which is then available to all houses in a radius around a food market. Okay. So we're going to, let's see here. Interesting. Or let's look at the illustration. So there's a farm here. The food is hopping over to the market. And then I guess the market automatically feeds the houses. So we don't see a resource hopping. Automatically feeds the houses in range. I'm not sure I can see the range, but we'll figure it out. So there's workers. Small houses have up to 4 workers. Every tick, they'll make 1 more worker available as long as you have food. Without the food, the workers die. All right, well, let's give it a shot. So we've unlocked a bunch of new buildings here. We still need to place our road. Let's do that. Let's get a road down here if we can. If I click this and I say here to whoops. Oh, check that out. And do I have to click in the middle? Or can I, let's see. If I do this, okay, I'm trying to see how I can do this. Maybe it's, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. Let's see. Increase the amount of workers of the settlement. Build a food market, a farm, and houses. Supply the food market with vegetables. Okay, we've got a little message here. Let's see what he's saying. If I can move, let's see if I can get this. Building overview. Let's see. Back to town center. There we go. So I had building overview. I had that drop-down menu open. That was blocking the interface. All right, Sir Harold. Well done. Now we have enough money to build the town and enough savings to keep your buildings running. Magician. I'm not as impressed as Harald. If I was the leader of this expedition, I already would have left this annoying forest behind by now. You would? That would have been impressive. Don't listen to him. We are improving steadily. That's right, and I need you here at my side, Guiado. It's obvious that you can't make the right decisions without me being there, my lord. Yes, you're right. Wait a minute. What did you say? It's time for your medicine, my lord. That's what I said. Oh, yes. The new tincture is very pleasant. That's not what he said, but let's focus on the mission. You should start by placing buildings so that some workers can live in the town. Okay. Oh, the road. There we go. Look at that road built. I think maybe just the tutorial got in the way for a second. So now all of our 3 woodcutters are sending wood into the town center and we're generating some coins. So now our profit loss here per cycle is plus 45. So we're doing good. So it looks like we need to build a food market. We need to build a farm and small house. We're probably going to have to expand to do all that. Let's just see. We've got an empty tile here. Let's see. So maybe, you know, I'm just wondering, like this tile here, do I have any way to get resource back to the market, or did I kind of shut things off by doing that? Let's buy a few more of these. And I'm wondering if we can end up having a road come back through here that we connect these back up. Let's just see. We need a farm, a small house, and a market. Let's see. A market. Let's try. So if I click on this tile, we're going to need a road to get the resources all the way back. I think we're going to need to prioritize having roads, and I think this is not in a good place. Let's expand out a little bit more. And I'm thinking maybe we start thinking about using blocks just for roads. So if I generate a road here, road, and I say I want you coming out this way. Oh, I have to. Yeah, let's do this. Bear with me and we'll just see. But I'm kind of thinking I want a road, I want a path going straight into town so we can sell stuff. And then we'll branch off and feed into this one. So if I'm understanding the game correctly. And we're probably going to have to start we're probably going to have to start over. Not sure how successful this campaign will be, but it's given us, it's fairly intuitive, and the tutorial's helping quite a bit. So let's just give it a go here. And basically what I'm thinking of is this will be a main route going into town. And then I can start, branching off of this road. So for example, I maybe have a road coming in this way. This one's still going to come in, but now we have an offshoot and we focus on kind of our logistics here first. So if I do a road here and I say I want this guy to come through this way. Oh, check that out. I'm not sure what that means with the flowers. Okay, now let's go ahead and put a farm. Can we do that? General. Small house, woodcutter's hut, food. How about a farm here? Boom. All right, and it's getting wood. Wow. Okay. All right, this is interesting. And I think what I want to do is actually build a road here so that this resource, if needed, has access to the road, the entire road system. So let's try it. Logistics, road. We'll put a road here and we'll say, okay, wood can come out and come this way. Yeah, I think we're going to need road like surrounding just about everything. So let's see. We're just experimenting and learning. This is kind of our first time playing through. Right? And so now wood can travel this way if it needs to. Let's go ahead and put more road down on this tile. Boom. And then we connect that up. So yeah, there's kind of a puzzle aspect to this so far, isn't there? So we got our farm. I think our farm can send food out. There it is. Now we need a place for the food to go, and then we want that to also feed houses. So maybe we send the food out this way, and we think about building a subdivision over here somehow. Let's see. Let's continue this road out here. Road. Boom. Boom. Okay. So the food, we want to feed a market. So how can we do that? Just trying to think of how to leverage the space here. Let's do another road here. And I'm thinking this one's going to come through, and then we're going to offshoot that way. And then over here, we'll have a market and like maybe some houses. So let's try that. So the food can come to the market, and then hopefully it can feed like a small population of houses here. I wonder if I should go one more. Let's do one more road going this way. Oh, there's no more. Look at that. Okay, so the tiles, it's not infinite. It's not infinite. Like we're running out of land. I can't. Oh, no, maybe once I buy one of these, let's just see. We're going to buy it anyway. Okay, yeah. So as soon as you buy something, then the other ones show up that are adjacent to it. Cool. We're getting there. So, okay, here's our food from the farm coming down the road. And then we're going to try and have a little subdivision here, a little town. So we need a food market, and that's going to feed everybody. So let's go to general and drop a food market there. Now the wood should be able to come all this way, and here it comes. Right, there's our wood. It's got a route. So you can see right off the bat, like I said, this is the first time I'm playing this or at all, even seeing a video or anything. And you can see there's a puzzle aspect to this, a logistic aspect of how you leverage these different tiles that are available to you. Cool. So now we got to drop down 5 small houses. We got 5 tiles here. I'm not sure if we're just going to end up making a dead end here. I guess we could continue this road up, or we also have a road kind of coming this way. So, and then we can extend the road out this way if we need to. So I think it's safe to use at least these 2 tiles for houses. So let's pop one there. Now, can wood get to that? I can if I extend this road that way. Now we should be able to send wood down. Or I could have extended the road that way too. Let's see. Is there any reason not to have this road branch this way also? So that might be a shortcut for the wood. Okay, actually, that's already built, so it doesn't need any more. And then this guy, I just don't know what the range is. Okay, it needs to be supplied with vegetables or meals. Makes foods available to houses in a radius of 2. So can we see if this one has food? This says wood on the small house. Stockpile of wood. So what if I clear that? Will that make room for food coming in? Not sure. I'm not sure if we would see the food there or not. So he's got wood. Production error. So he's waiting on food. Here comes some crops. Okay, now he's producing food. And then I'm assuming that got distributed to that house. So let's buy another house. And let's plop that guy down there. And we just need to make sure these guys have a way of getting built. So how are we going to get wood over to like these houses? I'm going to have to extend this road down this way, right? And then this is going to have to be like everything looks like it needs to be surrounded by road. Although I had a way to do it in here. Interesting. All right, this is pretty cool, actually. I like the logistics aspect. Okay, road. You have too many of this building. All right, so what am I supposed to do about that? Let's drop another house here and see what happens. Now that one can't... Oh, he's getting wood from... How is he getting wood? I've got a house here, and a house here. How did he get wood? One of these houses had some extra wood. I can click on this. Nope, I can't even click on the tile. That wood. Okay. Okay, it looks like if I harvest the wood next door just manually, it will hop over there without a road. So that built 3 of our houses. Let's build 2 more. And then see what the issue is with the road. Okay, now I see I saw a little kind of warning sign pop up here. I'm not sure what that was about. All right, let's build another house. And then we will harvest this wood next door to get it built. Okay. All right. So if I click on this, what do I get? Okay, workers are being created. So now if we look up top, I've got 16 of 21 workers. And I'm just wondering do these guys... Yeah, this has a warning. Roads are used to transport resources. Okay, this guy has a production error. All right, we need to build one more small house. Let's go do it right here within range of the market. We'll drop a house. What if let's see. So if I grab a bunch of wood So I'm manually harvesting wood out of this forest, and I'm looking right down here in the bottom right. So see how I've got a stockpile of 19 wood? So if I stockpile some wood there and then I drop the house, will it automatically create it? Yeah. So, and then it still has a stockpile of 20 wood available. I'm not sure how to use that wood. We've got our farm here. I'm going to manually click on the farm and beef this up and just see what happens. Is this guy going to start sending a bunch of food to the market? There's some food here that's just going nowhere, I guess. Oh, it's being sold. There's some food that gets sold. And there's food coming up this way. Okay. Oh, okay. So that little the little warning sign is basically telling me, hey, you just routed some resource where it has nowhere to go. So basically, like, that road needs to come off. And until we're ready to go that direction, we don't want to send anything out here into the abyss. And that wood doesn't really have a place to go. So the wood that's coming over this way, we don't want it. We don't want that wood coming down this path. We really want it just coming back, circling around and getting to the market. In fact, we don't want any wood from there. So let's just disconnect that road. So we don't want wood coming off of this forester. Or wait a second, no. Yeah, no, this forester here, this woodcutter's hut, we don't want wood coming in this direction. We don't have any use for it. All right, let's see. What else we got? Stories say, I'm not sure what. Okay, stories say there are some long forgotten ruins in this area. Explore new land until you find such a ruin. Find the ruins of Galwin. 0 of 1. All right, so we're going to have to buy some more stuff. We're doing okay on our resource here. I'm not crazy about this food showing 0. And let's see. And my workers are showing 0. What's going on? Okay, these guys are complaining they don't have food. Did I just disconnect the food route? I did. So that's our food route. We need the food to come through. So that was a mistake. Sorry, fellas. Let's crank up a bunch of food here. I'm going to manually click and load up that inventory so that hopefully a bunch of food will get sent. And I don't want the food to route. I want all the food to go towards the market so these guys live. So now we're back up to 20 out of 25 workers. We're starting to accumulate food again. And the way I had the road set up before, it was selling some of this food in the market or at the town. It's at the town center, and I need all that food to go to this food market to feed everybody. So we're starting to accumulate it again. That's all good. And we need to expand and find the ruins of Galwin. Tell you what, when I started this video, I was thinking I'm just going to capture some raw footage and we'll use it for a first look. And I'll just take bits and pieces and create a first look video out of this. But as it turns out, this has worked out pretty well. So I may just use what we've captured here as our first look video. And then we'll start with, maybe we'll start with a little campaign or a Let's Play series on this. I kind of like it. The developers, I should mention, I think I did maybe at the top, the developers did give me a key for this for the review purpose. So I didn't have to pay, and I'm very appreciative of that. It's a small channel. I saw the game listed as on Steam as being released in a few days, and it looked really interesting. And so I reached out to the developer to get the key, and they were pretty speedy and agreed. And that was just earlier today. So, all right. Let's read this last message. King Reinhard, what is this? Didn't you say that no one is living in these lands, Voyado? I said currently no one is living in Malmyr, my lord. We shouldn't focus on this. Hey, fool, stop wasting our time and get out of this forest. Wait a minute. Let's excavate these ruins. Maybe find out why exactly no one is living here anymore. Why should this be of relevance for us? We just want the resources of this land. Sir Harold, it's very relevant for us. If there is any danger, we might be able to take precautions. In addition to that, we might find something useful inside, something valuable. Valuable, you say? Let's find out. If this is your wish, then we stay, my lord. But I think we are wasting our time. So maybe the magician's got a secret. All right. Now, that part of the tutorial, I think they may have jumped the gun unless I bought this land without even realizing it while I was talking. But this looks to be our ruin, the Galwin ruin. Let me stop it here. I'm going to actually hit pause so I don't accidentally move us forward. Let's stop this first video here. Yeah, I'll get this produced and posted and early as a first look. And then in the comments, let me know what you think. First impressions here of this game. To me, my first impressions is it looks like the road, how you route the roads is a key part of this game. And it's so far, it's still early impressions here. But to me, seems like a pretty neat gameplay aspect that you need to think about that I don't recall having to worry about in other games. So how the resources bounce along the roads and what those implications are, where you could starve out your town if you don't have your roads laid out correctly. That seems pretty cool to me and pretty intriguing. So I'm intrigued. Let me know in the comments what you think. And I'll probably start a Let's Play series on this. I'll see where I can fit it in. Got a lot of games going right now. But let's just treat this as a first look. And yeah, so this is Glidercat saying thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this content. And I will sign off for now, and I'll see you in the next one.